I need cover! Go out of hard! Need to reload!
Nothing like this. There you are, my good man.
I've got what you've asked for. It's amazing this lamp is still intact.
Okay. Business first, I get it.
I've seen what this piece of shit is capable of.
The ward is about to attack Duga. Their best men are going to be there. This piece of shit would be very helpful in thinning out their ranks.
So we're back to the same old bloodthirsty plan, huh?
That's how the zone works. Some people have to suffer, so other people can stop suffering.
You knew all along, you son of a bitch.
Tell me, do you actually have some place to go back to? Or have you found what you were looking for?
Too many words, too few answers.
Man. A long time ago, I woke up in the scientist's mobile lab at the Arnold station. They were good men. They fed me and took care of me, all while huddled together in a cramped little iron box. I wanted to help them, to find them a better place to live. During one of my trips, I stumbled upon the chemical plant. Yes, sure, another brick monstrosity, but back then, it was like an oasis to me. So those good men moved there. It was the first Spark group. We kept to ourselves, minded our own business, even during the new faction war. Until one day, bam, 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 Topol, he was the first to die. Mace tried to warn us. Over here! But all he could do was wheeze. Spirit and I tried to escape through the workshop, and then the second assault squad burst in. Boom! But Snake had a grenade ready for them. Thieves rule and wardens rule. Boom! And now tell me, who holds the chemical plant now?
The ward.
Yes, the ward. I've kept away from any ruins ever since, except for the ruins of the Institute. Sure, you can take my bloodthirsty plan as paying off a debt. But this war isn't just my war. Yes, you. Him. You came to the zone looking for justice too, didn't you?
What's the point of all the sacrifice, Scar? All these victims.
What's the point? We're all to stand upon the sea. Through death, through darkness thus. I choose the nets that swallow me. This mortal coil failed us. Do what must be done, and the mystery will reveal itself. That I know for sure. As for you, just have faith.
Is the signal you're doing? You provided Lorochka with the emitters. Could you have supplied Faust as well?
Lorochka needed the emitters. Faust needed the emitters. The professor is a good man, and good men usually help each other, even when it comes to essential supplies. Sometimes they might not even be aware of it.
You stopped Dallin from replicating the Caribbean experiment. Why?
Feeling homesick, Skiff? You shouldn't be. If Dallin had gone ahead with it, the entire zone would have become Cold Island. And you wouldn't be the only one left homeless. My only regret is that we acted too late. Much like you and Strider now.
What's the plan, Scar? What's our next move?
The plan is as simple as it gets. The Ward intends to destroy the zone, along with you and me, of course. But we're going to stop them. How? Easy enough. We're going to strike back, starting with the Dugas for now.
What do you want me to do?
First, head over to our tech, Power Plug. He'll hand you the control emitter and give you the 101 on how to use it and where it goes.
Oh, and Power Plug's got a little present for you, too. It's time to stop hiding, Skiff. Let the zone know you're one of us now. You still here, Stalker? Get going. Korshinov's rounding up his goons at the Dugas as we speak.
Is Scar always this mysterious?
Pretty much, but I don't mind it. The less people know about your plans, the better off you are. And it's working for us so far, given that we're all still alive.
Do you know what Scar's up to?
I know what Scott told me. He's the kind of guy who only tells people what they need to know, even if they don't get it. Now that you're rolling with us, I'd say kick back and enjoy the ride. Stick to the plan, Skiff. It's not every day you get promised a legit miracle, not some lab brute shit.
What do you know about the Dugas?
The Dugas is an old military facility. It's been used as a control and PDA relay station ever since the zone emerged. But what's really fascinating is the scale of the mess that's about to go down in there.
Are you really itching to go after the Ward?
Yep. Ever since those assholes showed up in the zone bleating about the greater good of humanity. I know their type. Filling their pockets with that greater good. I hated that crap back on the mainland. Here in the zone, I can finally fight back. Anytime.
You should have figured out by now that just asking questions won't bring you any closer to the answers. You're a man of action, Skiff. So start acting.
Keep it short. The factions keep struggling for control over the zone, but the zone doesn't give a damn about their claims to authority. It's up to the zone to decide who gets to stay here. Yeah, bye.
Hey, man. Even a rusty piece of metal you find in an old cave could be treasure to someone. You find something, clean it up, plug it in, see what it can do. If it doesn't make your head explode, good. If it does, well, not too bad either. Plenty of people in the zone are better off without heads. See ya.
What you want? Circa would love to pick the zone apart and sort it into their folders. Looks like it's gonna be the other way around. Bit by bit. See ya.
What brings you here?
Scar's keeping us in the dark. The other day, he came back alone with none of the guys he left with. Where are the boys, I ask him. He shrugs. It's the zone. You can't protect everybody. I know the zone takes its toll, but with Scar around, the toll's gotten too high if you ask me.
Safe travels.
Hello.
Circa would love to pick the zone apart and sort it into their folders. Looks like it's gonna be the other way around, bit by bit.
Ah, there you are.
Scar told me to grab some scrap here.
Scrap you can grab. As for the control emitter, I'm handing it over as I was told. So it probably makes no difference to grunts like you. Don't mess with it. We've had a few accidents already. Now those accidents are either drooling in a corner or doing a little dance under the controller's spell.
What are all these preparations for?
We're planning a big surprise for the ward at the Dugal. But in order for our mousetrap to work, we have to wind it up first. And that's where the control emitter comes in.
What do I need to do with the emitter?
There's an abandoned complex beneath the Brumming factory. Inside you'll find the device the emitter is meant to be used with. Your job is to hook the emitter up to the device. Then get the heck out of there. Comms might get wonky, but we'll know when the job's done, rest assured. You figured out by now that the road we take leads to a better zone, right? I'm here to pave that road. Think about it. We're pushing the wards so hard they're practically gasping for air. Spark wouldn't be able to pull this off without the tours I've been whipping out. I can give your gear a makeover too if you want. You're one of the good guys now. You gotta look the part.
Where's your main base, by the way?
We haven't got one, duh. It's essential for our organization's operations, you dig? We're all about staying mobile and never leaving a trail.
Tell me more about this complex.
It's an old research facility, abandoned a long time ago, but I bet there are still plenty of secrets hidden in there. I've heard you've got a knack for exploring places like that. Some folks from Malachite used to go there all the time. Put your big boy pants on. Take a look around. You'll figure it out. Our guys picked up something cool from the Circa ruins. No fucking clue how it works, but I have a hunch it's gotta be fun. Once I figure out how to use this thing, we'll take it for a spin. If it worked for the ward, it'll pack twice the punch against them, I tell you what. We're done here. See you around.
I have a... You mate, you get it. Don't.
Oh